Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I have a mukbang for you guys. I'm gonna be eating some Panda Express and I'm gonna be telling you guys a story of I have no idea what to I don't know. I am really bad with stories, so we're gonna figure that out. But yeah, let's get right into this mukbang. Before we get started, I just want to say, don't mind my hair, my no makeup face, and yeah, I look ratchet today because I just didn't feel like getting ready. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm gonna be eating. So as you guys may know, I'm trying to be like on a diet type thing, not too crazy. Panda, cause let's get right into this mukbang. So I love to put this teriyaki sauce on my rice, on my white rice. I mean, the whole point is to eat white rice, right? But I like to put this mandarin sauce. It's so good. I also went to Dutch Bros, but I'm gonna do a story time, but I just have no stories to tell. So I'm just gonna be talking about random stuff, basically about I just want to talk about mental health, because I feel like that's something I really want to raise awareness for, mental health. And so I want to talk about how anxiety, depression have shaped me into the person that I am today, and how I've coped, how I have learned how to feel it, how I've learned how to handle my depression, handle my anxiety, and everything else that comes with it. So first thing is first, I did get diagnosed with anxiety and depression at a young age. I was about 15, 16. Let me just say this, it was a very tough time in my life, not only because I didn't have the support system that I needed, but because I was really young, 15, 16, and I probably had it like before 15, 16. I'm talking 12, 13, 14. I just never noticed that's what it was, you know? I got diagnosed with depression, anxiety. It was because obviously they were noticing that I wasn't okay and all. I did get put on antidepressants for a while, not too long, and I remember they actually did help me with my social anxiety. I remember I was a very I'm still a shy person, but I was very shy. I didn't talk. I couldn't go to restaurants, not even with my family, because I felt so intimidated. I couldn't order my own food. I couldn't talk on the phone. I couldn't make my own appointments. I just couldn't do a lot of stuff that now I can do, obviously. So what helped me with that was, I don't know, I just decided that I wanted to get out of my comfort zone, and I started doing things that, I mean, obviously that I wasn't able to do, like order for myself, make an appointment for myself, take myself to the doctor. I don't know, a lot of stuff. I just started to do all these things that I've never done. That helped me a lot to come out of my comfort zone and to I guess overcome my fears, because I guess those you can consider as fears. So that's on the anxiety part. For the depression, I don't know, it was just really, I started going out more. I started doing things that I really love to do, like doing my makeup, listening to music, cleaning, hanging out with new people, meeting new people, leading toxic relationships. I'm not talking only like boyfriends, but friendships and all that good stuff. Like maybe like your family is toxic, so leaving stuff like that behind you and moving forward. That's what helped me a lot with depression. um and yeah, guys, like I kind of helped myself a lot because let me just say this. I tend to not realize that like anxiety, depression is a real thing until they like, for example, you have to like go through something very traumatic for them to actually like realize like, oh, she's actually having anxiety, or oh, she's actually going through like depression, she's actually hurt, you know. And it shouldn't be like that, because depression and anxiety don't always stem and come from like, I guess, sexual assault, a traumatic event you had. Like it could be so many reasons. But yeah, a lot of Mexican parents tend to not like care or listen or understand even. Like they just think you're like, you just, I don't know, you just like you say in Spanish, like rebelde, or you're just going through that stage in your life because you're a teenager. But it's not even that. Like they don't take the time out of their day to ask you like, or like even know like that you're, if you're okay, if something happened. Or my experience, let me just tell you guys, because maybe somebody has gone or is going through the same thing and might feel like hurt out or whatever. Okay, so for me, I'm gonna just be blunt with it because it is what it is. I got S8 for since I was like a kid, and it affected me in the long run because it happened for like a lot of years. So it did affect me in the long run, and my mother never knew about this. Like, I don't know, I guess she never really knew. So she never knew why I was the way I was. Like why I had anxiety, why I had depression, why I like self-harmed, and all this stuff, you know. Like nobody really knew, so they didn't take the time to understand why. So basically I had to like help myself out of that situation because nobody else knew what was going on. And it's okay to like help yourself out of stuff. You don't always need somebody, because at the end of the day it's just gonna be you. You don't always need somebody. So like she never really knew, so she wasn't able to understand me, like why I felt the way I felt, why this, why that. Like she never understood because she didn't really know. So yeah, that's a whole different topic, but I just wanted to throw that in there so you could understand where I'm coming from. Let me just say that this food is really good, but what I want to talk about is, so those things I dealt with for a really long time. Right now I am 20 years old. I'm gonna be turning 21 in a couple months, and for the past year or two I've been dealing with derealization. Another one, and I get so confused. I don't know which one is which, but these are my symptoms. This is what I've been feeling, and I've been dealing with this for the past 2 years. And sometimes it just goes on for like days and days. It doesn't stop. Basically you just don't feel like you're here. Like me myself, from my personal experience, I feel like I'm not real. I feel like I look around and it just doesn't feel real. Like I feel like I'm not here, and like it gets bad. Like it gets so bad. I just like zone out a lot. I feel so alone. What else? I'm in my head all the time. Like, I just keep thinking and thinking about the worst things ever. Like, it's just a non-stop story. Like, it just keeps going and going, and I feel like I'm going crazy, but I tend to tell myself that, like, no, like, it's just in your head. It's just happening right now. It's gonna be over soon. Like, that's what I try to tell myself. And I don't know, it's just, I'm like, I don't want to get emotional. It's just really hard because, like, nobody understands. Like, I feel like everybody thinks, I don't know, because it does seem crazy to say. Like, if you were to tell me this, like, 4 years ago, I would have been like, what the fuck are you on? But it's like, it's real. Like, it actually happens to people. And this is still a process for me. I'm still trying to overcome this, I don't know. I did try to go to therapy and stuff, and I did go for a couple, like 3 sessions. And I mean, it's like in my personal opinion, like, we were just talking, and like, I told them about like everything that I've been through and stuff, and my therapist tried helping me. Like, she tried talking to me in this, but for me personally, I don't think talking is gonna like serve me in any way, like talking about it, because this is something that I physically feel inside of me. Like, it's not only mentally, but it's physically. Like, I don't know, or maybe it's just mentally, but it makes me feel like sick in some type of way. Right now I'm just trying to like help myself. I'm over here not eating, just talking, trying to cope with it like day by day. I try to get out of my head, like tell myself like stop, and I try to do different things here and there, like, that might help me. um I honestly don't know. Like I said, this is still a learning process for me, like this whole situation, and I just basically take it day by day. But if you're also going through something similar, like what I'm talking about, if you know, you know. I just wanted to tell you that you're not alone. And I know it's horrible. It's horrible. It's like the worst thing. I never wish this upon nobody. Not my worst enemy. Nobody. But realistically, I just leave everything to God Himself. He's the only person that is actually gonna really help. God. And I hope that someday, eventually, I overcome this, whatever is going on with me. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I try to do everything normal, like how I used to. And day by day, I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard. I'm not gonna lie, but my advice, if you're going through this, just keep going, pushing. Eventually, you have to learn how to cope, overcome it, and everything. Like, eventually everything gets better. So I try not to give up, because I mean, obviously some days I do have my like days where I just like I'm done, but I mean, I get right back up and keep going, because that's the only thing you can do. Just keep going. Trying to live a healthier lifestyle might work too. I don't know. There's still a lot of things that I want to try, that I want to do, that I want to accomplish. I just know that I have to keep going. That's all I think in my head. Like, you have to push yourself, you have to keep going. Everything. With depression, I haven't really, like, I don't really feel depressed in any way, shape, or form. But that's my advice to you guys. Just keep going. Don't let nothing get in your way. If you need to seek help, seek help. Talk to somebody. Sometimes, not all the time, talking to somebody is like your best bet. Like if you don't have somebody to talk to, you're just holding everything in. Of course, you're like talking with somebody is gonna make everything better, but in my opinion, it was just not for me. Or I hope this video reaches out to the people I need to. If you know, you know. I really hope I can help people just by talking about my experiences. A couple stuff that really help with your mental health is journaling, reading. Reading is a really good one. Working out, drinking lots and lots of water, going out more, socializing. I am terrible at socializing, but that's something I also want to work on this year. I want to come out of my shell even more, like, because let me tell you guys something. Every time I go to Walmart, I have a panic attack. I go like I kid you not, it feels horrible. It feels like I'm shutting down, like, and you're just so happy. I could be like ready to go to Walmart, and then we get there and I just shut down and I just want to like leave the store because it's just too much going on. But I want to overcome that, and yeah, it's hard, but I mean, I'll bring you guys along. I'll update you guys when hopefully someday I feel better and I can like give you advice on it. But there's something else I want to talk about. Something really important that you guys should consider. Whoever you surround yourself with is what you are, like what you want to be. If you want to be successful, if you want to be positive, whatever it is, you have to surround yourself with people that are nothing but that. Because a negative person, a person that just wants to feed off your good energy, is not gonna bring nothing good for you. Let me just tell you that. I noticed throughout the years that people just like to feed off good people. Like, as dumb as that sounds, like, it's true. And honestly, it's not just friendships, but relationships. Relationships also. There's guys that they see that you're a good person, good girl, everything you have, everything really bring you down to like down on the ground and leave you there, all because you're a good person and you give everything you have for somebody who literally wouldn't do the same for you. So you have to learn how to cut people out of your life, set boundaries for yourself, love yourself. Literally, like, you have to love yourself for who you are. Like, it's been a long journey for self-love for myself, and girl, I'm not even halfway there. Not even halfway there, but I'm gonna keep preaching about self-love because self-love is very important. I love myself, but I know I can love myself even more and all that. So my advice to you is to work on yourself. Fuck everybody else, because at the end of the day, you have to be good for yourself. Like, nobody else is gonna love you for you, so you have to learn how to love yourself. You have to learn how to love yourself, how to be independent, how to get things on your own, because depending on people is just not it. It's not it, and it's better to just to do it all yourself. So because you need nothing but positivity to be the person you want to be one day in the future. And what else? You have to love yourself as you are and accept yourself. This is what I'm trying to do every day. This is my advice from me to you. We all are our own person. We all are beautiful in our own way. And everybody deserves nothing but happiness. Yeah, guys, that is the end of my depression and anxiety advice talk. So full right now, like, you don't understand. I like mostly finished everything, I think, and this coffee got me filled up, so I'm pretty full. So I really hope I gave some good advice. I suck at giving advice. The camera tends to get me nervous, so that's that. I really hope you guys take some info, some advice out of this video and use it for your own personal use experience. If anybody that watches this video needs some advice, let me know. My Instagram is gonna be in the description, and just shoot me a text and help with anything I can. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If I'm looking at the cameras, because I'm looking at myself, I'm supposed to be looking right in front right here, but I don't. I'm so sorry. I'm gonna work on it. Got a lot to learn. But yeah, I feel kind of like what's it called, raise awareness for mental illnesses, issues, whatever, because it's very important. Some people may think it's like stupid and funny because they've never personally gone through it, but if you know, you know. And I'm here, and everything's gonna be fine. Everything's gonna be okay. These dark times will pass, trust me. Everything will be better. Life is all about it's like let's say like a rocky mountain. Some parts are rocky, some parts are smooth, some parts are rocky, some parts are smooth, and that's just how it works. Like, unfortunately, that's just how it works, and we just have to learn how to ride with it, cope with it, if that makes any sense. So that's that, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this little mukbang, whatever. I was mainly talking, not even eating, because I got too into it. But like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.